My friends are out swinging around. Hey up YouTube, it's Theme Park Bazza here. Before we start today's vlog, I just wanted to answer a question that came in from Scott Warrington, one of our subscribers and friends back in the UK. Hello Scott, hello Becky, hello Chester. Thank you for watching and subscribing. And it's around the pictures I have behind me during the vlogs, which I've taken down, because I'm going to show you. He was asking me, what are those pictures? Can you tell me who they are, what they are? So let me give you a quick look now before we get into the vlog. So these are jigsaw puzzles that Maxine did during lockdown 1.0. This one is one of the hardest ones, but this is Mickey Mouse, as you see. And it's all film strips and his history. If you look at the edges, they tend to be the early black and white movies. And then there's some of the more modern ones in the middle as well. One of the things is this was really hard to do from the perspective of those curtains. If you look at the curtains with the red, it's just repeated everywhere. So they were a real challenge to try and work out the individual pieces and where they went. The second one, I'll go through this a bit slower in a bit more detail. This is all kinds of movies from all kinds of eras in the 70s, 80s, 90s. So I'll go here slowly and pan past, and you have a look at them. I'm sure you'll recognise a lot. Actually, some movies from earlier than that, looking at Citizen Kane. Classic movies, we should say. And the hard bit about this was so many different colours and pieces and parts. So this was challenging in a different way. But as I keep going, I'm sure just shout out if you see things that you recognise. Kind of you see modern day with Deadpool right back to some of the classic movies of all times. So this was a fun one to do. But that was it. Thanks for asking the question, Scott. We'll hand back over and take you back onto the vlog. Hey up YouTube, it's Theme Park Bazza with Mrs. Bazza. Today we are at Animal Kingdom for our first ever, I think it's our first ever on-site dining experience at Yak Yeti. You can see there's a tree behind us. We'll show some more shots of that. It's extremely warm today. We're both going whoo, mid-80s but high humidity, so come along with us and let's go and have a see what's happening at Animal Kingdom today. Animal Kingdom today opened at 7 AM till 7 PM. Max and I, we're not quite here at 7 AM. We're not quite up at 7 AM. It's now going up for after 1 in the afternoon. We have a dinner reservation for 2. So our goal was to come in here, have some food, catch a couple of rides, and then see if we can get out before the rain hits, which will be about 4 or 5 o'clock. Time to go and scan our passes and get in. I know a lot of you are on lockdown and can't be with us, so we're going to walk around the park here and bring you with us. Show you around. Come along, have a walk with us around the park, have a see how things are doing today. Tree of Life, looking splendid. Notice quite a few people walking out of the park, which is good news. Then again, it has already been open 6 hours, so the early bird did catch the worm. We have 45 minutes to our reservation. Birds are flying around. Parrots. Parrot show, I guess. The wait times is really nothing under an hour wait, and we are only 40 minutes from our restaurant reservation, so we're going to head straight to Yak Yeti. I can hear the sounds of the Himalayas, Max. I can hear a whistle. Sounds like there might be a train ahead. Hello. So Expedition Everest standby line starts here, to give you some idea, outside the Nemo Theatre. So they are lining backwards and forwards outside Nemo. So it's a little busy today. This is it says, I think this is 60 minutes. Actually, when you're on this bit, you've already done a loop back from inside of the Nemo line. You can see them going down through the trees down there, doing a loop and coming back, and then all the way across the bridge. So this is what social distancing does for you. And we can't film over the bridge and see who's coming through because everybody's in line looking down, I think. And Chippendale. So yeah, the line's all the way down here to Everest in an 85-degree sunshine. So, not fun. Social distancing. Good luck with it. Good luck with it.
Elastigirl. Oh, Elastigirl. Yeah, they're usually walking around town. Did she get furloughed?
See if we can get through here.
Still the line for Everest.
Yeah, it's still the line for Everest. All the way back here. Of course, no fast passes allowed because they're not being issued because of COVID. But this will give you some idea what a park looks like on a weekend with a 60-minute line. We'll have a check the time when we get there. I think it was saying 60 when I checked it on the app. So let's see what it says when we get down here. Almost at the end of the line. Yeah, you gotta go, yeah, they've got to loop out the back of the building, as Maxine says. It's got the line going the long way around the back. One should get two. There, it actually says 45 minutes, so I tell a lie. That was not 60, 65. That's what 45 minutes looks like. Best to come back at later in the day when the heat's out of the sun. And yeah, they're all wrapped all the way around the long way, around the back of the building as well, so whew, that's a lot of line. Just go and scoot it out and scout it out. See if there's any rules about when we go in. Do we have to do something on an app? Not sure. These people might be mobile ordering, not sure. Just gonna go and have a nosy at the menu as well. Okay, well, these people have a look as well. You're having a look for us. So we made it in. It's quarter past two. We checked in at 10:02. It took them half an hour and there's nowhere to sit inside, so you're out in the sun, so that's not the best start. But we have our menu here, which we had a chance to look at while we were outside. You can order a hard copy menu, or you can get a QR code on your phone. But we're downstairs here, and at least it is air conditioned, which is good. But as I say, running about 15 minutes behind, and they are social distancing the tables. I think then there can be nobody on that one, and the one behind is quite a ways away. So let's get some drinks and we'll order some. So about 10 minutes after being started, we got the drinks. I got the Hurin beer, which is the 22 ounce, some water. Maxine got a juice, and what is this, Maxine? This is the sake we're going to try. What type of sake was this again?
Fuji apple.
Fuji apple sake that we're going to try. Just for YouTube. Just to see what it's like. That's a big sake here is a really good deal. You can get a real big bottle of this for like 17 bucks. So it is a really, really good deal. But here's to you, Lee. Here for you. I'd like to try hers.
Yeah. Get used to that.
Is that good?
Pity I'm driving.
Yeah, Karina and Lee. Cheers. Good health, cheers. Time for a well-earned drink. Should point the camera at me. Well-earned drink. Let me try the sake. The sake is like. We can taste the apple. It's like those.
It's my favourite apple as well.
It's like those apple sweets you used to get when you were a kid. It's not like a bitter taste, is it? It's not.
But it's not sweet either.
No. I'm sure it's not alcoholic. It's just like candy.
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. And those are the egg rolls that we're having. Pork rolls, I should say. You get 3, or if you want to share woutons, you get 5 woutons. We have these to start with. So we're going to tuck in. You also get a chili plum sauce with this to dip it into, so I'll open this up, and it's red hot at the moment. I might just have to let it wait a second before I get into it. You'll need thermal fingers, I think, for that one. I'm going to try and break yours. All that pork. Okay, you're not going to like this analogy, but it's a bit like eating a bit of a greasier Morrison sausage roll to me, is that pork, with a good plum sauce, but it tastes like sausage roll. Really. I think it is. With a filling, pork sausage roll, a little bit greasier. Nope, what's wrong with filling? There's the filling, kind of the pork, with some vegetables, fried vegetables. Pretty good. Plum sauce adds an extra spice to it. I don't think you need more than 3 between 2 of you. Portions here look very big. Only Max. So Max has got, what did you get, Max?
Duck.
The duck, which has got can sauce, plum sauce, half a duck. It was about $30. And I got the chicken tikka masala with garlic bread. It's not a creamy masala sauce, but it is a decent masala sauce. Not the extra spice, but it's very mild. Mild. Just regular rice. And these are just regular naan. It's supposed to be garlic, but just your regular naan breads. And now's your duck.
I haven't got into it yet.
So it's good.
Nice. I'm quite sure it's worth $30.
Yeah, Max says it's the cheapest cut of duck you can get.
Legs.
So not a breast or anything. So $29.99. Might be a bit of a stretch for value. The curry was, I think, $25, $24.99. First ever, I think it's our first ever dining. On-site dining experience at Yak Yeti. I think it's our first ever on-site dining experience at Yak Yeti. Well, hello there. Filming stopped after the meal. Things didn't go well. As soon as I finished that chicken tikka masala, I started feeling very nauseous and came out in a cold sweat. I then ran to the bathrooms and spent the next 20 minutes with my head in the toilet, retching, sweating like crazy. I mean, I was just soaked from head to toe, just couldn't stop sweating, couldn't stop shaking. Maxine, of course, was sat there wondering what the heck was going on because I just kind of stood up and left the table. I came back about 20 minutes later and things were easing off, but we bailed from the restaurant, got in the car, came back, and then I spent probably 2 hours in bed just exhausted. Woke up, got up, and probably about 6 hours after we ate the meal, my stomach calmed down and I started feeling okay again. So obviously something disagreed with me. I don't know what it was, but it was something that kind of spoilt the day and so obviously cut short our trip to Animal Kingdom. So final reviews on Yak Yeti. Are you ready for this? Do you think it's going to be positive? I would say I've never done a review. First time we've eaten in a Disney sit-down service restaurant. I have to create a scale, I guess, Baz's Bites or something like that. If 10 is excellent, I must go back there again, and 1 is avoid at all costs. I think I would give it a 3. I'm not sure if it's fair to judge them. It just might have been just me and something that I reacted to in that food. But I give it a 3 out of 10. And the reason I give it a 3 out of 10 is we checked in 10 minutes before our time, and it was another 15 minutes before they sat anybody. So it was like 25 minutes waiting. Nowhere to wait in there, of course, with COVID. So you're out in the sun, which isn't helpful. Then it was another 10 minutes before we got drinks. And it just felt like there weren't enough servers charging around. They did give us the menu or the QR code. That was good. You could ask for that. But we did find that the menu was different to what was online, less choice of food. The food that we got was okay, don't get me wrong. I mean, the portion sizes were good, but it wasn't the best quality of food. I would say the chicken wasn't great. The naan bread was just like something you would get from Walmart. There was nothing that wowed me about the food. Server was lovely and nice, and the drink. I think the best thing actually was the sake. That apple sake was the best thing. If I was going there again, I might just pop in and get a sake and a snack rather than the main course. So not the best experience for our first dining experience at Disney. It is what it is. It is what it is. So it's the day after now. Thank you for people who've asked me. I'm feeling fine. I say once it got to 8 p.m. last night, we ate at 2. By 8 p.m. I was kind of back in the game again. So it took me down, but I'm back on my feet again. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it all. Like, subscribe, please add a comment if there's something you want to mention, because give me your experiences of Yak Yeti. How have you found it? Have you, you know, on your scale of rating, how good is that restaurant? So again, thank you very much. Appreciate everybody for commenting and watching, and I'll see you later.